Namaskar. Welcome to our channel Mbdh Wellness. We are back with another video, and today we are going to talk about 10 surprising sugar side effects. Too much sugar is bad for your health. It is an essential part of processed foods and is listed under many labels like agave nectar, corn syrup, etc. It is not only candies and baked goods that are high in sugar, but many savory snacks like bread and tomato ketchup are also laden with sugar. It harms the body in many ways. From marinara sauce to peanut butter, added sugar can be found in even the most unexpected products. Many people rely on quick processed foods for meals and snacks. Since these products often contain added sugar, it makes up a large portion of their daily calorie intake. In the United States, the average adult consumes an estimated 7 teaspoons of added sugar each day. That accounts for 14% of total calorie intake in adults following a 2000 calorie diet. Experts believe that sugar consumption is a major cause of obesity and many chronic diseases, such as type 2 diabetes. That's why dietary guidelines suggest limiting calorie from added sugar to less than 10% per day. Here are 10 harmful effects of sugar that you should know. First, it can cause weight gain. Obesity rates are rising worldwide, and evidence suggests that added sugar, often from sugar sweetened beverages, is a major contributor to obesity. Sugar sweetened drinks like sodas, juices, and sweet teas are loaded with fructose, a type of simple sugar. Consuming fructose increases your hunger and desire for food more than glucose, the main type of sugar found in starchy foods. Additionally, animal studies show that excessive fructose consumption may cause resistance to leptin, an important hormone that regulates hunger and tells your body to stop eating. In other words, sugary beverages don't curb your hunger, making it easy to quickly consume a high number of liquid calories. This can lead to weight gain. Research shows that consumption of sugary beverages is associated with weight gain and increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Also, drinking a lot of sugar sweetened beverages is linked to an increased amount of visceral fat, a kind of deep belly fat associated with conditions like diabetes and heart disease. Second, sugar increases the risk of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. While we all like to indulge once in a while, foods that quickly affect blood sugar contribute to a greater risk of obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. Emerging research also suggests connections between these high glycemic diets and various forms of cancer. These effects are often a result of added sugars working in your body, so be sure to read those nutrition labels. Third, a high sugar diet can lead to chromium deficiency. Chromium, a trace mineral, helps regulate blood sugar in the body. While it can be found in meats, seafood, and plant foods, 90% of Americans still don't get enough chromium because of refining starches. Other carbohydrates can also rob foods of their chromium supplies, so limiting your carbs is your best bet for increasing those mineral levels. Fourth, sugar can cause gum disease, which can lead to heart disease. Increasing evidence shows that chronic infections, like those that result from dental problems, play a role in the development of heart disease. Most researchers believe that the connection stems from the body's inflammatory response to infection. Luckily, this works both ways. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle will decrease your risk of common illnesses, which reduces the chance that they'll become a more serious condition later on. Fifth, sugar increases stress. When you are under stress, our bodies immediately kick into fight or flight mode, releasing large amount of hormones. Surprisingly, the body has the same chemical response when blood sugar is low. After you eat a sweet snack, stress hormones begin to compensate for the crash by raising your blood sugar. The result? Unexplained anxiousness, irritability, and even shakiness. Sixth, sugar takes the place of important nutrients. According to USDA data, People who consume the most sugar have the lowest intakes of essential nutrients, especially vitamin A, C, B12, and calcium. The trade off is especially dangerous for children and teens who simultaneously consume the most sugar and need the most nutrients. Seventh, linked to acne. A diet high in refined carbs, including sugary foods and drinks, has been associated with a higher risk of developing acne. Food with a higher glycemic index, such as processed sweets, raise your blood sugar more rapidly than foods with a lower glycemic index. Consuming sugary foods can cause a spike in blood sugar and insulin levels, leading to increased androgen secretion, oil production, and inflammation, all of which play a role in acne development. Evidence has shown that low glycemic diets are associated with a reduced acne risk, while high glycemic diets are linked to a higher acne. For example, a study of 24,452 participants found that the consumption of fatty and sugary products, sugary beverages, and milk was associated with current acne in adults. Additionally, many population studies have shown that rural communities that consume traditional, non processed foods have much lower rates of acne compared to more urban, high income areas where processed food is part of standard diet. These findings coincide with the theory that diets high in processed, sugar laden foods contribute to the development of acne. 8th, increases your risk of type 2 diabetes. Diabetes is a leading cause of mortality and reduced life expectancy. Its prevalence has more than doubled over the past 30 years, and projections estimate its burden will continue to rise. Excessive sugar consumption has been historically associated with an increased risk of diabetes. While no study has proven that sugar consumption causes diabetes, there are strong connections. Eating large amount of sugar can indirectly raise diabetes risk by contributing to weight gain and increased body fat, both of which are risk for developing diabetes. Obesity, which is often caused by excessive sugar consumption, is considered the strongest risk factor for diabetes. What's more, prolonged high sugar consumption drives resistance to insulin, a hormone produced by the pancreas that regulates blood sugar levels. Insulin resistance causes blood sugar levels to rise and strongly increases risk of diabetes. Additionally, research has found that people who drink sugar sweetened beverages are more likely to develop diabetes. A study including individuals who drank sugary beverages for over a 4-year period found that increased consumption of sugary beverages, including soft drinks and 100% fruit juice, is associated with a higher risk for type 2 diabetes. Ninth, drains your energy. Foods high in added sugar quickly spike blood sugar and insulin levels, leading to increased energy. However, this rise in energy levels is fleeting. Products that are loaded with sugar but lacking in protein, fiber, or fat lead to a brief energy boost that quickly followed by a sharp drop in blood sugar, often referred to as a crash. Having constant blood sugar swings can lead to major fluctuations in energy levels. To avoid this energy draining cycle, choose carb sources that are low in added sugar and rich in fiber. Pairing carbs with protein or fat is another great way to keep your blood sugar and energy levels stable. For example, eating an apple along with a small handful of almonds is an excellent snack for prolonged, consistent energy levels. 10th and last, can lead to fatty liver. A high intake of fructose has been consistently linked to an increased risk of fatty liver. Fructose is a common type of sugar, which one major source being high fructose corn syrup HFCS used to sweeten soda, candy, baked goods, cereals, and more. Unlike glucose and other types of sugar, which are taken up by many cells throughout the body, fructose is almost exclusively broken down by the liver. In the liver, fructose is converted into energy or stored as glycogen. However, the liver can only store as much glycogen before excess amount are turned into fat. Large amounts of added sugar in the form of fructose overload your liver, leading to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease (NAFLD), a condition categorized by excessive fat buildup in the liver. An animal study found that feeding mice a high fructose diet for long periods of time led to the deterioration of their intestinal barrier. Liver inflammation, liver tumors, and signs of fatty livers compared to a control group. A study in over 5,900 adults shows that people who drank sugar sweetened beverages daily had a 56% higher risk developing NAFLD compared to people who did not. Hope you found this video helpful and informative. Stay tuned for more such videos and do share, like, comment and subscribe our channel. Namaskar.